I want to go across to KS Naveen of the BJP. Now, many things over the past few weeks have seemed to suggest that the BJP is just not able to set the narrative in the Karnataka elections. And this just happens to be yet another issue. Even if Amul was coming in and given all the clarifications which we've now seen from the Amul Cooperative, the GCMMF, that's the dairy association that runs the brand Amul, has said that we're only actually looking at e-commerce, we're not looking at channel partnership on the ground in Karnataka. This is not general trade. There is no such plan. It will not work in any case because the price point is too high. This is only e-commerce or quick commerce. Now, there are multiple clarifications which have come, but just the timing, the fact that less than a month to go for the elections, you try and come up with this issue, the Congress laps it up and they do to the BJP what usually the BJP does to the Congress. They're running circles around you on this issue.
Whatever the issue that has been, brought into the forefront, which is the Nandini versus Amul, is a totally politically motivated, and just because in the recent past, in last 2-3 months, the political groundswell that is favoring the BJP in the old Mysore region, be it Mandya, be it the Bengaluru rural district, be it Mysore area, has actually shackled the Congress and also to some extent the JDS. And in fact, they are bringing out this issue of, Nandini being, targeted by Amul brands. In fact, just to bring it to the notice, in Karnataka, there are multiple brands from different states which are being sold in Karnataka, be it from Tamil Nadu, be it from Andhra Pradesh, or be it from Maharashtra. And as well, Nandini is also, sending its products.
No, you're giving me the rationale for why Amul is not a threat to Nandini. I'm totally convinced about that. I'm talking about your timing. This started on the 5th of April. Elections are on the 10th of May. Surely someone should be able to foresee, and the current BJP leadership are masters of this game. They know the political ramifications of such moves. You've literally on a platter handed the Congress an issue.
That shows how much the Congress is scared about the upcoming elections. They are bringing these kind of issues as a part of their Congress toolkit, which in fact they should not have even bought. There are multiple other issues which are locally done. In fact, the way Nandini has grown over the last few years, last few decades, our government has been constantly giving support to KMF. In fact, expansion of dairy units are happening across the state, and milk production has also increased. In fact, the same subsidy...
Sir, then why are the Karnataka farmers speaking against you? Hotels are speaking against you. Look at the kind of backlash. We are seeing Amul come out and say that they're going to push this till after the elections.
No, these are the same people who are instigated by the Congress. In fact, D.K. Shivkumar himself went to a Nandini milk parlor saying that I have to drink. Probably you would have never done that. Just because he wants to, make this...
So why should he not do it? It's election season. What else do you expect your opponents to do? You're supposed to be smart. You're not supposed to give them issues on a platter.
The farmers of Karnataka and people of Karnataka are smart enough. They can't get fooled by the Congress, these kind of antics. They know
if it's an antique, then why are you now delaying the sale of Amul? If you are so convinced about your decision, you should allow Amul products to be sold. Why are you delaying it now?
Amul has been being sold in Karnataka from time and probably 5 decades. As a baby, I have...
No, but he's talking about milk and curd. Listen, let's not get this wrong. Amul made a statement talking about milk and curd coming to Karnataka. This statement was made on the 5th of April, which is where this controversy really sprang up from.
Yes, see, that's exactly what the clarification has been given by our Corporation Minister and our MD of KMF, saying that this online market where they have no control on the products that is being sold, so this is being done on the completely e-commerce platform. So you cannot put a restriction to another state brand just because they are selling through e-commerce.
Now that's the point that I agree with. Now one second, Aishwarya Mahadev, the problem is by turning Amul and Nandini into political issues, you're actually anti-cooperative. As an Indian, I want Amul to do well. I want Nandini to do well. The moment you turn, you make it seem as if Amul is a Gujarati cooperative. It's not. It's a national cooperative. It may be based out of Anand in Gujarat. But this serves a national purpose, and lakhs, and I've been to Anand many times, lakhs of lives across the state of Gujarat and elsewhere of farmers have been changed because of the good work that Amul did. What is wrong if Amul is sold via e-commerce or quick commerce, whether their milk and their curd is sold in Bengaluru and elsewhere? Why would you object to that? What's the problem?
Rahul, before I answer that, when the BJP spokesperson spoke about how we don't have other issues, sorry sir, we have enough and more, but do not stop us from standing up for Kannadiga pride. And we believe that it's not only a Congress issue,
So
it is a Karnataka and Kannada
madam,
issue.
you want Nandini products to be not to be sold in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu as well.
If you do your research,
we are selling G to Tirupati temple. We are selling
embarrass yourself.
G to Tirupati temple. So you want the same stand to be taken by the Telangana and the Andhra Pradesh. You want the Tirupati temple board to stop buying G from
Okay, Naveen, let Aishwarya complete. I'm coming back to you for a comment. Naveen, just 1 second.
There is a very clear distinction that has to be made, and clearly there are some basic arguments that get lost in this. Rahul, yes, the Karnataka Milk Federation and Nandini provide over 5 lakh litres of milk when there are shortages in other states, and is a matter of pride for us. We are not saying no. We as a single milk union are literally a fraction of the amount behind of Amul, which has more than 8 milk unions together. The idea here is this. We are wonderful with expansion. We are okay with others cooperating to bring in products, but we believe there are certain areas of service, or there is certain necessary protectionism that should be added for
No, but why should there be protectionism? That's the point that Naveen is making. Why should Nandini products not be sold in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Telangana and wherever else?
1 second. Nandini products, understood. There are different states that have different milk federations that work with each other cooperatively, and Nandini has also provided when there is a shortage. Why I'm saying there needs to be a certain amount of protectionism is because 1.25 crore people, their lives are directly and indirectly linked to this. So within my state, in the other states, everybody has the prerogative. There are private players here too. But we're talking about the scale of functioning, the scale of money that is involved, and the number of people whose lives are at stake. 1.25 crore farmers who now are already facing problems because of lumpy cow disease and no remuneration, because of the fact that the Protsaha Dana has been reduced, because of the fact that procurement has dropped by more than 20 lakh litres if you look at the statistics, and now you're bringing in another highly competitive, even bigger entity, which these private entities are not, a bigger entity to come and compete. All we're asking is this. If there is cooperation between these entities and these units, whether it is online, whether it is offline, whether it's mom and pop shops and whatnot, there is a manner in which you do it while ensuring that one, the prices...
Let's pause this for a moment.